Hey guys, next up in our SB3 arsenal is SB3 Tuxx tire and trim dressing. Now, if you take a look at our i8 tires, you can see how, I guess, dulled and discolored and in desperate need of a tire dressing they are. We don't get to wash this as much as we'd like, and the weather hasn't been great around here. So, perfect tool, SB3 Tuxx. I'm going to show you how it works. SB3 Tuxx is great because it's a tire dressing that can be diluted or used straight a total of 3 different ways, really, and that gives you the difference between a high gloss, medium gloss, or natural shine. We prefer kind of that natural new tire look, but you may prefer the high gloss. That's okay. You may have clients that prefer the high gloss. Either way, we're going to show you how to use this. It's pretty simple. We're going to go over here. I'm going to show you the cleaning process, and then I'm going to apply it for you. So one of the things about shining your tires, and it's a big mistake that everybody makes, you know, they clean their car, you see it's kind of wet. I started rinsing it off with our spot-free water system. They clean their car and they apply tire dressing directly on top of the tire. They don't clean the actual tire first. Now, there's a couple problems with that. One, it's messy, it's dirty. Two, as you can imagine, if it's completely filthy, and you know, tires hide that filth pretty easily because of their color unless they start turning red like you saw on the other side. But you know, if you apply that direct, then the dressing isn't really on the tire, so it doesn't last very long. So if you ever apply tire dressing, you're like, oh man, it only lasted like a day. Why is that? Maybe it's because you didn't clean your tire, or you know, maybe you aren't using SB3 Tuxx. But so I'm going to show you how I clean my tires. What we want to do is we want to scrub the tires. I got a little scrub brush here. It doesn't really matter what you use. This is kind of medium bristle. Some all-purpose cleaner. You can pick up some SB3 natural APC. I tend to spray this, you know, a little bit on the bristles, a little bit on the tire. Now remember, if you're out in the sun, this is not something you want to let dwell. We're inside right now, so try to do it when it's not that sunny out. APC, this one's diluted 1 to 4, but it just depends on the all-purpose cleaner that you're using. So we kind of clean this, and you don't have to do this, you know, necessarily every single time, but it's good to do. It's good to help to get that tire shine to really stick. Take a look at how the foam is changing colors. It's dirty. They're just agitating, and depending upon how bad your tires are, you may have to do this a couple times actually. All right, so I always spray off my brush. See all that gunk? Look at that. Look at that. It's like brown. Ugh, it's awful. All right. Try not to knock over the SB3 bottle. All right, you see all that dirt? That was all just stuck on the tire. All right, just for good measure, I'm gonna do it again. Let's see what, you know, let's see if it's the same situation or maybe it's a little bit better. This is still a little dirty, but you notice how much, it's definitely much cleaner looking. It's far more white than the last time. All right, now we're going to repeat this process for all 4 wheels, and then I'm going to show you how to dilute it and then how to apply it. Okay, now I'm going to show you the different options you have for Tuxx. I told you got high gloss appearance. For high gloss appearance, just use it straight. For medium to satin look, dilute it 1 to 1 with water, and for a clean natural look, 1 to 3 with water. The recommended method is a foam applicator, so I'm going to take my hacked up foam applicator, good for low profile, and on this wheel we're going to do high gloss. And I'm only going to coat about half of each of these wheels. All right guys, so you see on this one, again, difficult to see probably on camera, the line is like here and here, but again, this is another nice, like, kind of, it looks like a new tire, really. It may not be as obvious on camera, but in person, this is about as light as you can go. It just looks like a clean tire. This is my style. This is how I like to have my wheels and tires. shiny gloss, but new looking tires. All right, so you see SB3 Tuxx, how we like to do it, but you see a couple different options. Pick what works best for you, pick what works best for your client. Remember, clean the tire first as best you can, especially with APC if you have access to it. Do it in a cool place, don't let it dwell. Then put the SB3 Tuxx on, let it dry, and you're good to go.